that touch of my savior. Give me that touch of my haters.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Its metal brain corrodes. Before the head explodes.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and our home team. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. Heels this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Working a couple yards past the line. Down by Caleb Ransom.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another one for Judkins. Give him about 3 yards, and now they get 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel. To the air, Mahomes. This one finds the get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Hey, tomato!
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Right, let's go. Son, this way, son. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. He crosses the 35. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dreadnoughts, nothing.
Now Brown on to send it away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you worry about have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Completed over the middle. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. And getting a screen pass for Judkins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Yellow. Right side.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Yellow. Right on, 80. Right side.
Mahomes. Throw left side, finds Fanning. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground, to knock them out of that rhythm.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go, go. Look, hey, easy. Ralph. Son. 11.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First down throw, Lawrence. Out wide, it's Thomas. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, go! Done.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
13 loop.
Lawrence with it on 1st. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
11 Agate. On the red. Hey, son, it's a hunt.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in a hurry up here. Now they send their back in motion right. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Award that tackle to Michael Hall.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Back-to-back carries here. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Rip, 20.
3rd and 1, Lawrence to throw. Brought in right side. And he will not move the chains, Brock. In fact, he can't even... Back to the line. He's going to go out of bounds for a loss of yards. It's going to be 4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point, and 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Now Brown on to send it away. And that That kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Yellow. 180.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up those just like that.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Shut down. Motion. Check. Shift.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Let's get some yards, boys.
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They have it 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location. In football, it's rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. It's fielded at the 14. He dodged the tackle. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
These are 24. Red. Hey, so think right open. Go.
Now Lawrence. This one to Williams out left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's good.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, check. Hey, tomato. Cut. 11.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one hits for 30. That's good for a Jacksonville first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Add that. Go street. Go. Let's go. Here we go.
They go play action. Lawrence. Brought in close to the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This one's caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 16-point ball game. Brown now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead.
17. Dreadnoughts, nothing.
on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yellow!
First and 10. It's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Fight on these two.
From the gun, Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Yellow.
Throw here, third down. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Judkins on first down. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He does it. Touchdown. The Dreadnoughts fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the home team. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
And their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
These are 24. Check. 13, Lou, Silver.
Lawrence in the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Go, let's go. Take right open.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. This one falls incomplete. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
The fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they have the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Lawrence now off the play action. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. That's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, go. Here we go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. We've got screen to the running back. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
It's a loss of 4 yards.
That extra heel on to handle this field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out.
The field goal.
Brown's kick is up and good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
How well they were eating up yards and first downs. You know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Yellow.
Handoff now to Judkins. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Yellow.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And that one doesn't get him much. Even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down. It's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that means first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Yellow.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
First down throw, Mahomes. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That one's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Pickup of 8 on the run. That sets up 2nd and 2.
The whole thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're set backwards. Offense in the hurry up here. Send the receiver in motion right. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
And the
So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
11. Hey, tomato. Hey, kill.
On play action now, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. And he's got it. It's in close. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko. Here we go, son.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Now Brown on to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Wizard.
Run right side, Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Go back at the 26-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Score these guys, man.
All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They have 2nd and pretty long here. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. He's down after getting this up to the 41. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives them the 1st.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Toss play here, Judkins. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do know how a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Now, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Nickel look by the Jaguars here, third down.
Switch. Hey, 57, 50.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this is marked out all the way down to the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, kick. Hey, Soko.
Tight end going in motion here. Lawrence with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Tackle made there by the rookie from Arkansas.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if you wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. From his end zone, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. He has it at the 46. And a nice return. Has him looking at a very short field now.
At the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow.
Judkins out the middle. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another game to Judkins. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Judkins running between the tackles. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Taken down.
3rd down, they need 7.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. Finds his man over the middle. And this one does not go far.
A gain of 3.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Be ready. Fight on these two.
Here's Judkins. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Line. Right side.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Dreadnoughts make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
13, Lou.
They go play action. Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. Trying to find his tight end. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He'll start from the 39. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
1st down and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Judkins headed right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Pistol now for Mahomes. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. Complete. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow.
From the pistol, here's Judkins. Runs around and he's got space. Down to the 10. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Dreadnoughts get some big points and the lead.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dreadnoughts take a 4-point lead.
14. Jaguars 10.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars pick up first and 10. And they're on 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Hey, think right. Roll.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A gain of 12. First down, Jacksonville.
Run on first down, Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he fights his way down to the 30. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Back to throw it. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Brown on to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Yellow.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Another one for Judkins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
34-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
We're down now. Jaguars going nickel. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First and goal, Judkins. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dreadnoughts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
No big deal.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Trying on 4th down. It's Lawrence. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you've got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Looking quickly here. And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Gain of 15 there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars, first down.
Gun.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, Soko, hot.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Motioning the tight end now.
Hey, 30 left. Sink right.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Brought in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
Jaguars 18.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now Judkins. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Then he's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll run it with Judkins. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And this hasn't been a common sight of him tonight. But if the defense wins this rep, he's limited to no gain on the carry. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow. At the 39-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Get 22 out of that play. And that is good for 1st down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
There's a dive up the middle. And they take this in for the score. The Dreadnoughts lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group. All 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
28, Jaguars 18.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. First down throw. Lawrence headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
13 Luke.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Take right open. Go, let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He'll come up on 1st and 10.
11. Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, I'm gun.
They send the tight end in motion.
Here we go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd down.
Hey, kill. Go.
the shotgun. Lawrence. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. You don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. They've got a man in motion. Here he goes, third and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Hey, run! Turn! This one's hot!
Desperation time here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds a mile from that marker. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of DNs do in this league.
And he'll find ahead for a few. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Going to take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
Working on first down. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Another throw here on second down. Throwing the out route complete. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
throw here, third down. Big strike here to Williams. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 4-point game here in the fourth.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
For the 2-point conversion.
18 run.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And getting aggressive to cut into this lead works. They've got the 2-point conversion. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the give, here's Judkins. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He'll throw it. They did it. He made the interception. And the Jaguars have some new life in the fourth.
Intercepted by the Jaguars.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment in the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
They bring Thomas in motion. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
Now Brown on to send it away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Yellow.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. He's got room to roam. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those steps you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, Nice little gain on the ground.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Yellow. On the blue lane. Hey, switch.
Looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Melbourne. Dreadnoughts needing 4 points. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
At the 40-yard
Boy,
line.
offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Has it downfield, working the left. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dreadnoughts have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
He'll look to throw it. It's his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Pick up with 2 yards. First down.
Setting up to pass. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First
He is to
down,
throw.
Jaguars.
This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Man in motion, headed right. They'll try and punch it in. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Brock, we all use literally far too often these days and sometimes in the wrong context, but this guy has literally driven his team to a lead here. His second score puts him in front in this second half.
Yeah, and hopefully some of that determination, that want to, he showed on that run could seep over to his defenders who are right now buckling up with a newly acquired lead. That way the next time he takes the field, well, that lead will still be on the board.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. That is their third third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, that feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, fight. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, and 3 conversions, that's job well
Their
done.
own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yellow. What's that?
Judkins running between the tackles. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
It's a gain of 11.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Another gain to Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Johnson on the stop.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're second.
Brings
And they're
up
still going to have
second and
1
11
left at their disposal.
45-yard line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to throw. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
And the Melbourne.
From the gun, Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun, it's
The
Mahomes.
43-yard line.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So 10 seconds left in this game. They're going to burn their final timeout.
6-yard loss.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Throwing now. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a 1-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner, Brock,
handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa. Swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like